Hello everyone, and today I want to share with you the new upgrade to the free ChatGPT 3.5, which is the ChatGPT 4.0, and O is for Omni, of the amazing features that you can now get for free that were only available for the paid ChatGPT 4 version. And the first thing is where to find it. So if you click down on here where it says ChatGPT, you'll see that there are now 3 different models, and most people are wondering why they can only see ChatGPT 3.5 and ChatGPT 4, and it's asking them to subscribe if they're not already subscribed. And that's because they have specifically mentioned that it will be rolled out to everyone over the next few weeks. So if you don't currently see it, don't worry. It just means that you haven't had it rolled out to your account yet. And that could be for a number of reasons. It could be that you signed up later, so older accounts will start to see it sooner. It could be where you're located geographically. So in your region, it hasn't been rolled out yet. And what I've noticed is that most ChatGPT 4 users get to have it rolled out to their accounts first.
Free users, and this is from their page, will have limited access. And we'll talk about what this limited access means to messages using advanced tools such as data analysis, file uploads, browse, discovering and using GPTs. So basically, everything that the ChatGPT 4 users already get, but also things like vision, real-time conversational speech functionality. So they showed in some of their videos, you'll be able to, for example, say something in your language and then get an instant translation. And you can have a conversation in 2 languages. Not entirely accurate right now, but it's getting much better. And also you can upload videos and you can have real-time videos that interact with ChatGPT, so that we will be seeing some advanced features. These 2 have not been rolled out yet. So I'm going to start off with something that I've personally found useful, which is poster creation. And this has had a huge improvement in terms of how it actually inputs text into the poster. So let me start off by saying here, create a poster, innovation techniques that shows various innovations. And what we're going to have here is, and has the title. So I want actually to have text on this poster. And I'm going to say just great innovations. Okay, and I'm going to enter that. Okay, let's produce this poster with some innovations. And what the great thing about it is the way it's written the text. So the spelling is correct. Previous versions, we used to have letters missed out. So this is a huge improvement. It does not always return wording on the posters. Just from brief experimentation, that 3 out of 5 times you could get the correct spelling, but sometimes it will have missing letters, it will have missing words. So you need to play around with it, and it involves prompting iterations to get it right. Now, the other thing that free users will find absolutely amazing is the access to the ChatGPT Store, which allows you to do specialized tasks. So if we go over here to where it says Explore GPTs, just right under the ChatGPT logo, and click on that, you'll find that now you're in the ChatGPT Store, and you have so many different custom GPTs that allow you to do different tasks. So for example, here, there are several ones that can help you in your writing, productivity, and analysis, and so on. So if I was to show you just one of them, like for example, this one that I always use called diagrams, on that, and then I will start chatting with this GPT, and I'm going to enter here, create a timeline for a literature review research project. Okay. And you can see that you need to allow it to start the process. And as you can see, I instantly have this interesting looking literature review research project timeline that takes me through the different phases. I can download it as a PNG file. I can edit it further if I want. So really amazing different tools that I can use. So the next thing I want to show you is a feature that you'll already have been using if you're a ChatGPT 4 user, but even though you've been using it, it's going to be so much faster with 4.0, which is the paperclip button down here. And that basically means that you can now upload images, documents, links, so that ChatGPT can interact with. So I'm just going to upload here a table, and I'm going to show you how you can instantly create a graph on this version with the table that you've uploaded. And I'm just going to say here, create a horizontal bar graph using the above data. Okay, and I'm going to enter that. And you can just see how quickly it has created that. I've got now my variables. I've got the horizontal bar graph as I've specified. It's just an amazing tool to have instant access to visualize your data. So there's a few other things I want to show you with image uploads. So for example, I'm going to upload this image and I'm going to ask it to transcribe the text on the image. And sometimes you'll have an image, you'll have a lot of text like this one, and you might want to be using the actual writing on it. So you can just read what's on the image and then gives you all that text written out, so that then you can just copy and paste it and insert it wherever you want. So another thing I can get it to do is change an image from 2D to 3D. Okay, and so if I upload this image and say, give me a realistic 3D image of this logo, and I enter that. So you can see it's not exact, but it does give you some 3D versions that are quite creative. Okay, you can do the same with pictures as well. So if I upload this image and I say, provide me with a 3D version of this image, and I enter that. Okay, and you can see that it's come back with a more realistic 3D version, and I can regenerate that if I'm not really happy. The other thing you can use with ChatGPT 4.0 is to get it to provide you with storyboards, and that's a really fun way to add a little story to your business, to your research project. So I'm just going to add the prompt here that says, provide a storyboard of two salespeople who are not able to sell their product. They then start using a new software, and then they're able to get a huge amount of sales. Create it across 4 storyboards, and do not include any text. And the reason I'm mentioning this is that it still does mistakes when it has to write large amounts of text. So it's better not to include that in your storyboard. And you can see it's created a nice looking storyboard. It's not exactly 2 people, but they have kept the people consistent across the different storyboards. And here it summarized what it's done for us, which is frustrated salespeople. They're unable to sell their product. They discovered the new software with interest. They're actively using the software, showing positive results, and then celebrating their success with the increased sales. So just another fun addition that you can add to presentations. Another really fun feature that you can use is that you can actually change images to caricatures. And if I upload this image here of a businessman, and I can say here, change this image into a caricature. Okay, and I'm going to enter that. Okay, so it's come back with a caricature. Obviously, it's not exactly the same. I mean, it looks a bit younger, maybe happier, but it's just generally taken the look and feel of the image that you provided and given you a representation. So it's a nice feature to use if you're looking for profile pictures, fun profile pictures. It's an additional feature that you can have. And I can also use ChatGPT 4.0 to summarize articles. So if I go to this link to the article, The Essentials of Healthcare Innovation, and I copy the link and I go back to ChatGPT and say, summarize this article in detail and provide me with 5 key takeaways. Okay, and I'm going to add the link to the article. Okay, and you'll see now that it's provided me with a detailed summary, an overview of what this article is about, and as I specified, 5 key takeaways. And I can add more prompts if I want more detail. So I could just say here, for example, provide me with more detail
under each section. Okay, and you can see that it's added more points under each section, and you can add more prompts if you need to. So I can also use it to upload articles that I have by using, again, the paperclip button. So if I go to that, and let's just say I choose this article that I have, and you'll see that now I can start to upload the article. And once it's uploaded, I can say summarize the article in detail and provide me with 5 key takeaways. Okay, and I'll enter that. Okay, and you can see that it's given me the title of the article. It's a narrative review and tells me what the article is focusing on, and the application of artificial intelligence in the health sector, and it analyzes the benefits, the market potential. And I mentioned the detailed summary. You can just have a brief summary if you wanted to, but usually when I just ask it to summarize, it gives like a few sentences. So it's better to just indicate that you want something a bit more detailed. And then here it's given me the summary, the key takeaways. I specified 5, so you can see that there's 5 key takeaways and future directions, and the conclusion as well. So it's done a really good job of summarizing this article. So I hope you found this overview of how to use ChatGPT 4.0 useful. And if there are other ways that you're using it that are interesting, please share with us in the comments, and I hope to see you in the next video.